It was in the town of Dingle, in the merry month of June. Pat McGee was drinking beer in Brannigan's saloon. A tall man in a shiny suit to Pat McGee did say, Boris Boris Johnson, he wants you, Pat, at number 10 Downing Street right away. Put on your fancy helmet and pull your tunic tight. We have just received a message from our floating satellite. There are leprechauns in outer space and we have to plot and plan. They don't speak any English and they want to carry man. You won't be lonesome on the trip as we have a pal for you. Her name is Philomena and she's a monkey from Dublin Zoo. She speaks the Gaelic very well and she is full of air and grace. She will be your navigator as you fly through outer space. So give me a keg of brandy and a bucket of Irish stew, 60 pounds of sausages and a barrel of Mountain Dew, a packet of gum and a pint of rum, a knife and a fork and spoon. We are off tonight in the pale moonlight and we are heading for the moon. The rocket roared and shivered all through the starry night. McGee said to the monkey, it was a grand and glorious sight. Push the button, mind that wheel, you hairy big bamboon. You're working for the Prime Minister and we are flying to the moon. The moon was dark and dreary, and Philomena gave a moan. Sure it looked like Connemara, with all them rocks and stones. Then out from the silent night they heard an awful scream, and there upon a lunar rock stood a little man in green. My name is Patrick Mulligan, I am a leprechaun. I am a king of all the little folks that don't stop on my corns. You're welcome to this planet, and so is your monkey too. But before we start the conference, we will have some Mountain Dew. So give me a keg of brandy and a bucket of Irish stew, 60 pounds of sausages and a barrel of Mountain Dew, a pack of gum and a pint of rum, a knife and a fork and spoon. We are off tonight in the pale moonlight and we are heading for the moon. Then they swallowed all the brandy and they ate the Irish stew. They chewed the gum and slipped the rum and drunk the Mountain Dew. The monkey ate the sausages and used the fork and spoon, and by early on every leprechaun was fluthered on the moon. At tea time that same evening, behind the lunar rock, they all sat down on mushrooms and talked until 10 o'clock. Then Patsy Mulligan lost his cool and shouted, Hey there! We can't afford your income tax and it's time you flew away. Tell Boris Johnson at 10 Downing Street when your rocket splashes home. We don't want any humans here and we would rather be alone. We don't want no television, fancy cars or radio. We will leave them to the madman in that planet down below. So give me a keg of brandy and a bucket of Irish stew, 6 pounds of sausages and a barrel of Mountain Dew, a packet of gum and a pint of rum, a knife and fork and spoons. We are off tonight in the pale moonlight and we are heading for the moon.